God, what is taking so long?
It's brain surgery, darling. Has to be done slowly and carefully. Besides, it's not really that long. It just seems forever.
Becky, darling, why don't you sit down? You look absolutely exhausted.
Where's Bo?
Oh, he's gone to the cafeteria.
Any news? My son's still in surgery?
No, there's no news yet, Asa.
Larry hasn't reported to you from OR?
No, not yet.
He said he was going to keep us informed of every step of the way.
Well, he said surgery's in progress. What can he say?
Look, Brenda is in the operating room. Why don't we just ask a nurse to go in there and talk to her and find out what's going on?
Whoa. I'd hold off on that for right now. We'll find out soon enough.
We know he's alive. Let's just operate on the theory that no news is good news.
Well, I am fed up waiting around.
Asa? Oh, Lord, let me go see where he's going.
Dear Bo.
Dorian.
Look, I just want to tell you how awful I feel about Clint and Vicky and, well, for all of you, the whole family. I don't know what else to say.
Well, I think you've covered all the bases. Thank you.
It's been one thing after another for all of you. First the strike, and now, well, I hear that Clint's life is hanging by a thread.
No, well, maybe more than just a thread, Dorian. He's very tough, you know?
Well, I want you to know that I'm here to help in any way I can. Hmm?
I want to put this just as politely as I possibly can. The best way for you to help us is to stay away from us, all of us, today.
Bo, I know you're under a great deal of stress, so I'll ignore that statement. Please believe me, I really want to help. Now, I know that the Banner is really struggling. So tell me, how much will Clint and Vicky take for it?
How long's he been under?
2 hours. Blood pressure, 150 over 100.
How are we doing?
Looks good to me.
Okay, let's pick up the time we lost. Damn, I can't see a thing.
What's happening, Larry?
Well, there are 3 bullet fragments. There are only 2 of them showed up on the CAT scan. He's got to get that 3rd fragment. He hasn't got a second to spare.
Cautery. Okay. Bleeding stopped. Lung forceps.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One more.
Clemens is getting tired.
I can tell.
Blood pressure going off the wall. 180 over 110. He's giving Trandate.
Move it. We don't have all day.
Dr. Clemens, it will take as long as it takes.
Can I get back to work now?
Not yet. 164 over 100. And dropping.
It's taking too damn long.
Come on.
What did you just say?
Well, perhaps you can't tell me, but I was wondering how much Clint and Vicky want for the Banner.
I didn't believe it the first time you said it.
There is a strike on. Clint is at death's door. The newspaper's under pressure. I do have human feelings, you know.
No, I didn't know.
All right, Bo, we have had our problems in the past, but that has nothing to do with the present situation that you Buchanans find yourselves in.
What exactly is it that you're trying to say here, Dorian?
I am trying to make a friendly gesture. Don't you recognize one when you see it?
Okay, explain to me the friendly part.
With the strike on, the banner is losing thousands and thousands of dollars every day. Now, even if Clint comes out of this, he's going to be incapacitated. Vicky can't take it over. She could face total ruin. I am trying to help.
By buying the newspaper.
Yes. You may be sure that no one else will. That's what I mean by friendly.
I see.
Bo, this is not a wise investment for me to make. So you can be sure I'm not thinking about myself.
I suppose you'd like me to get Vicky in here so that you could ask her right now, huh?
Well, if you think I should.
No, while my brother's still on the operating table?
Well, that might be a little distracting.
A little.
On the other hand, through this horrible waiting period, she might like to have the banner off her mind. I mean, with a strike on her hands and a terribly sick husband, it might be much more than she can take.
I'll tell you what would be much more than she could take right now. That's you, Doreen. The last thing that Vicky needs is you hovering around over her head like a vulture.
I resent that statement.
Well, I can think of a lot more that you might resent a lot more.
Now, look, you have completely misunderstood me.
No, I did at first, a little, almost, when you came over here and sat down. Now I read you loud and clear. Look, I run the banner now, as long as my brother's out of commission. And I guarantee you will never get your hands on our paper. We owe it to the people of Landview to make sure that somebody like you would never take over the banner.
I don't have to take this abuse, Bo.
No, you don't, because I'm leaving now. I'm going to go back and I'm going to see my family. Before I do, let me tell you something, Doreen. You better not set foot in that waiting room. Do you understand that? Or it may affect your health. Now, I'll tell you one other thing. I will see you in hell before I ever let you take over the banner.
That was Kevin. He's going to take Jessica and Joey to Andy's place for lunch, and I can call him there if we hear anything. Sarah's fine, and CJ's next door playing.
Great.
Hey, Sandra, how you doing?
Good.
Sandra!
I wanted to ask you, is Clint still in surgery?
Yes?
No news yet.
No.
Well, in one way, that's a good thing.
I think so.
Excuse me, Sandra, could we talk to you for a minute over here?
Sure.
Vicky, excuse us.
Vicky, is there anything I can do for you? Would you like some food from the cafeteria? Anything?
No, Max, thank you. I think I'm all cafeteria'd out.
I guess what I want to say is I've never really had a chance to fully apologize for some of the things I've done. I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, the way I was coming on to you over at the diner, and then again at the bakery was pretty bad. Sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. I was flattered. You fooled me.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you fooled me too, Cordero.
Well, the nosy Mrs. Holmquist from South Philly.
Actually.
Or North Philly.
Yeah, North Philly. But you actually mean the jealous and insecure wife from Landview.
Actually, there's something else I needed to apologize for, too.
What?
When I was trying to stall you, trying to get some information out of you, I messed with your car.
So I would have to wait around for the garage to fix it?
Yeah.
I should have known you had something to do with that. Clint told me you had a lot of smarts, a lot of grit.
Yeah, that's sweetheart Cordero.
Listen, there's something I didn't figure out, though.
Oh, what's that?
When you were describing your fella to me, I'm sorry, but I thought he was identical to Clint.
And then when Cord was telling me, I thought it sounded like Clint, too.
Well, I can see what you mean. I mean, we never actually got down to his career or his looks. I have to admit, I admire you two for the way you try to get to the bottom of things.
Now, well, I just wish that we hadn't tried quite so hard, huh?
No, you had a right to. I mean, Clint has told me how wonderful your family is, and now that I've met most of the Buchanans, I can understand why.
How do you think Asa's holding up?
Asa seems fine, don't you think?
Well, I don't know. You know, Renee ran after him. I mean, I just don't understand why they're not yet back yet.
Well, don't worry about it. Renee is with him. There's no problem. You know how he is. When he gets emotional, he doesn't want anybody to see it.
Yeah.
Check with Renee. Hey, if anybody in this family can get him through, she can.
Lord, I have to talk to you. just pray you're gonna listen.
Randy and I built the biggest road today. And when I got home, my mom said, "Boy, you're so dirty. There isn't an inch of cleanness on your entire body." And I said, "Yes, there is."
New improved Band-Aid brand bandage.
I have never asked you for a favor. For myself. I'm not about to start. Because I know I'm unworthy. I also know that, you know, life isn't fair. But you did something bad. Something you shouldn't have done. The one thing that really gets me, I mean, Lord, that really, really upsets me, is that when you let a son die before a father, now that isn't right. If you have to take a Buchanan, take me. I've lived a full life. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm ready to cash in my chips, not by a long shot. But I will. If that'll make Clint live. Maybe, you know, just maybe I'm not saying this right. Let me just try and rephrase it. I have committed a lot of sins. And I'm sure you've written them all down someplace. It's time to pay. Take me. Not my son. He's... oh, God, by comparison. Clint is a saint. Do you understand me, God? Me. Not my son.
Lisa, darling, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just getting a few things off my chest.
It's just like my Asa Buchanan. Giving orders to God.
Hi.
Hey, any word on Clint?
No, not yet. I was just with Vicky, and Larry hasn't come in yet.
How's Vicky doing?
She's doing okay. Max is with her right now.
Good.
There you are. Hey, how you doing?
What's happening?
Yeah, well, would you first tell me how Clint's doing? He's still in the operating room, so there's no news yet. Oh, that's rough. How's Vicky? She's okay, hanging in there. Well, you know, maybe we should talk about this another time.
Talk about what?
About the wedding.
Actually, you know, this might be a good time. Get Megan's mind off of Clint, a little distraction. What do you think?
Megan, are you sure? Sure, yeah. Well, you know, this can wait. No, I think we should... No, let's talk about it now. Clint wanted to be at my wedding so that he can dance, and Asa said for us to go on with the plans, and we promised Clint that we would. Okay, well, the minister called me today, and, he wants to know how many people are going to be there, what kind of service, things like that. Lots of decisions he wants to make. Look, this can wait. If you really can wait, I'll call the minister back, and... I just think that we should get on with this, I really do. If not for Clint and Vicky, then for us. It would be good. I think it'd be a positive statement that Clint is going to get better and that we're all going to be back together soon.
I agree.
Well, why don't you let me take care of everything, all right? Well, I could use a little help. Well, then I'll do it. Okay.
Did I ever tell you what a great sister you are?
And a great friend? Yeah, well...
I didn't mean a word of it.
Not really. Look, I've got to get back to the bar really quickly, but let me know if anything changes with Clint, okay? Absolutely, I'll call you. Okay, bye.
Thanks, sis.
By the way, it didn't work out with Mrs. Guthrie.
I'm sorry. Did she find out that you and Hunter weren't married?
Yeah, well, you know, it was a good marriage while it lasted, right?
Bye. Thanks.
Cass, I didn't know you were standing here.
No word on your brother yet?
No, I was just about to go see the family.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah. Yeah, there is. You can keep your mother away from our family, okay? Otherwise, it might be dangerous for her. I'll talk to you, okay?
You heard?
Some. Enough.
I'm glad. Because now you know what I have to put up with where the Buchanans are concerned. How much did you hear?
Enough to know that you were asking Bo if Vicky and Clint would sell the newspaper to you.
Pure generosity on my part.
Mother.
Look, I don't understand that tone in your voice, Cassie.
Generosity would not have made Bo want to strangle you.
He's a very moody man.
The Buchanan newspaper is being struck. Bo's brother is having brain surgery, and you're complaining he's a moody man?
When someone is doing you a favor, you should be gracious.
Mother, don't hang on to that one.
What do you mean?
You weren't doing anyone a favor, and you know it. So don't play the wounded doe with me.
Oh, you think I'm entirely heartless, don't you?
I do think there's a deficiency in that area, especially where the Buchanans are concerned. I can't stop you from being enemies, but I can at least let out a loud squawk when I see cruelty at work.
All right. All right, I'm tough. Yes, Cassie, because this is a man's world, and I have to be tough to get anywhere, but I resent being called cruel because I am basically a very loving person.
You just don't like a lot of people.
Cassie, you may not realize this, but I am the most misunderstood person in Landview.
Not to me, you aren't.
Well, I could take that two ways, couldn't I?
Take it whichever way you want. Now, I think I'm going to go follow Bo and see how he's doing.
Oh, would you like to know how your mother's doing?
I know how my mother's doing. She's indomitable as always. Excuse me now.
Yes. Yes, this is Dorian Lord. I would like a reporter at the Landview Hospital cafeteria right away. And I mean on the double.
Dieters have different needs, so Accutrim created different formulas.
My appetite was huge until Accutrim Maximum Strength. I'd lose my willpower after 3 until I found late day.
I'd eat all day without Accutrim 16-hour. Accutrim, one is right for you.
Now that it's allergy season, your eyes need relief from allergy symptoms. Visine AC. It gets the red out and is specially formulated to soothe the itch.
Listen, Vicky, Bo, if you don't mind, I'd like to go back to the hotel, see if it's still standing.
Sure.
I'll be right back, okay?
Sure. I'll see you, Max.
Take it easy. Hey, Max. Right there. Hey, how you doing?
Any word about Dad? Not yet. We should be. Where are Joey and Jessica?
Left him at Andy's place for lunch. I'll pick him up in a bit.
A lot of questions about your dad?
Not too many. I'll take him to a movie later. It depends. It's taking a long time.
Surgery?
Well, no, actually, it's not. It's taking the amount of time it's supposed to, I think.
I thought it would be over by now.
Hey, Kev, I'm gonna let you talk to your mom, okay?
Sit down, sweetheart. How are Joey and Jessica?
Brave 1 minute, scared the next.
How are you?
Scared. A little guilty.
Why?
I pushed Dad into having the surgery.
Oh. No, Kevin, no, you didn't. We all did.
Yeah, but I think I pushed the hardest. And what if it comes true? What he was afraid of? And what if he comes through with it?
He will.
Not... Well, what if... I can't even say it.
Say it.
What if he comes through it and he's not right? He's not his same old self. I mean, what are we supposed to do?
Kevin, quite frankly, I'll take Dad any which way.
Well, me too, Ma. But I don't think he'd want that. No. I mean, he told us when he was at home that he didn't want us to have to deal with him.
You know something? I think we ought to let all these what-ifs go and deal with them when the time comes, all right? Let's just let your Dad get through today.
But will he?
You bet he will. We're going to keep hoping and praying, and he will make it. Honey, if you want to cry, you go ahead and cry. We've certainly all done our share of that today.
I'm gonna stay cool. For Joey and Jessica.
You don't have to be cool for us.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm not saying this now to cheer you up. I'm saying it because I really think it's true. You did the right thing when you encouraged him to have the operation. I think it gave him the strength that he needed to make the decision.
You really think so?
Well, I think he would have made that decision by himself anyway. Yeah, I do think so. I know him. The thing is, it might have taken him a little longer to make the decision, another week. And that may have made the surgery even more dangerous.
I appreciate you saying that. So what can I do for you?
You're not going to like it.
Name it.
I'd like you to go back and stay with Joey and Jessica, and if you're with them, then I won't have to worry about them.
You're right. I don't like it, but I'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's a lovely day outside, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay, so if you don't find a good movie to take them to, and you know what I mean by a good movie, don't you? Why don't you go outside and play a game of croquet or something?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
We had a great game last week.
Oh, yeah, and please let Jessie win once in a while.
Not in your life. She beat us both last time we played.
Oh, well, in that case, go ahead, even the score.
It's nice to see you smile, Mom.
Oh, honey, thank you. It's because of you.
I'll call you.
At home, as soon as I hear anything.
As soon as you hear anything.
Absolutely. I promise. Go on. Be good.
Hey, you guys hang in there.
You too, Kev. Take it easy, huh?
Yeah. Bye-bye, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
Hi.
Yes?
Hi. Hi.
Hey, Cassie, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Can I talk with you for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Any news on your brother?
No, he's still in surgery.
Oh, it's got to be a long, long day for all of you.
Yeah, it's mighty, mighty long.
I heard part of what you and Mother were talking about in the cafeteria. I want to apologize for her.
Cassie, you don't have to do that.
I don't know what happens to her sometimes. I think she's gotten worse since she and my dad were divorced. I do love her, but most of the time I just want to strangle her.
Well, I've heard that's not an uncommon feeling between mothers and daughters a lot.
Oh, I almost forgot why I came by here. Copy of today's banner.
You hit the streets?
It's a skinny little thing, but it's a newspaper.
Oh, yeah, but for everything we've been through, it's out there. This is great. Can I have this?
Oh, it's for you.
Clint is going to get a kick out of this. I'm going to have this right by his bed as soon as he wakes up.
Remember my offer from yesterday?
To help us out at the banner, yeah, sure.
It still holds, you know. If there's anything I can do for you, all you have to do is let me know.
Cassie, believe me, you've improved Buchanan morale by bringing this paper by. Vicky's going to get a kick out of this, too.
You give me a call.
Whoa, hey, where are you? I'm temporarily blinded by the flash off that big stone you got there. Oh, there you are.
Here I am.
Oh.
Thank you.
Is that what you do when I'm not around? You sit back and admire your engagement ring?
Yeah, I always do that.
Really? Think of me?
Oh, every once in a while. Actually, I was thinking about Andy.
What about Andy?
I think she's very attracted to Hunter.
What do you mean she's very attractive? I mean, like falling for Hunter, you think? Maybe?
Yeah. There was something in her voice when she said that Mother Guthrie had discovered that the two of them weren't married.
I don't know, Meg. Hunter and Andy they're different. I mean, completely different. Two different
So, we're
worlds.
very different. And I don't think two people could be more different.
Well, sure, we're different, but we're, We're different in the same way, kind of different.
We're different in the same way.
Different in the same way.
You want to explain that?
Well, you know, actually, I think it's a little too deep for you.
It's a little too deep for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little too deep because it doesn't make any sense.
No, of course it doesn't, but it got you to smile, and you're doing a little laughing.
All right, so it's just deep enough.
Yeah. And you gotta promise me something.
Yeah?
Don't ever take this baby off.
This engagement ring, never for a minute.
What? What's wrong?
Nothing, I'm just looking at you and loving you. I thought about what it must be like for Vicky right now, what she's going through.
What? Go on.
Well, I think it's very dangerous to be so in love, to love someone so much.
Well, I'll tell you, I've had a whole year of living very dangerously with you. I couldn't imagine feeling any differently about you.
Yeah, me neither. It's just for a moment there, I knew how Vicky felt. So in love with Clint and so afraid that he's gonna die.
(120/70) and stable. Proceed.
Bayonet forceps. Suction. I need that third fragment. Damn. I can see it. Lord, it's close to his speech center.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
Got a...
Send those to the lab. You can close now.
Brilliant job, Steve. That was a tough one.
You're wonderful, Dr. Clemens.
Well, I guess I can tell Vicky and the family. There's not much to tell right now.
Well, you got the fragments out, and Clint survived the surgery.
That's about all you can say now, Larry. Clint's not out of the woods. I have no idea what his final result will be.
Hi, Bo.
Hey.
Hello, Kathy. Hi.
Are you sure you should leave the house?
Well, Nigel offered to drive me. No one followed us. It's so sweet of you to worry.
You sure about that?
Well, yes, I'm trained to know when someone was following me, and no one was. And then I ran into Megan and Jake, and they said that there was no news yet.
No, there's nothing yet.
Oh, this waiting is just terrible. Oh, Cassie.
Yes?
I had to come into the hospital the back way through the cafeteria, and I ran into your mother.
She's still there?
Yes, and she was very upset. She told me that if I saw you, that I should send you down to her.
I think Mother and I covered just about everything we have to say to each other today.
Was she rough on you, too?
I try not to let her get to me anymore.
Well, I got the impression that it was quite urgent. Of course, I could be wrong, but she seemed very distressed.
You won't forget, Bo?
No, about tomorrow. No, I'll call you the first thing.
I wish there was something I could do for you and the family right now.
We all do, Kathy.
Oh, thanks a lot, Cass.
If it wouldn't be too much of a problem, will you let me know about Clint?
Yeah, I'll let you know as soon as I know something.
Okay, then I'll go see my mother. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Alex.
Goodbye, dear. I brought you something from the hospital cafeteria.
What is it?
It's a sandwich.
Ah.
I had a feeling you probably hadn't eaten all day.
No, I've had a couple of gallons of coffee, but nothing to eat. This is really thoughtful. Thank you.
Well, thoughtful isn't much. I wish I could do more for you.
No, you've got enough of your own problems right now, Alex.
Well, I feel very secure at Aces. They have been so wonderful to me. Everybody is helping me, especially you. And now I want to help you. I feel like I'm part of the family now.
You are part of the family now. And we appreciate all your support. Believe me. Right now, Vicky needs some. I want to show her this paper.
Okay.
Your skin is vulnerable.
All right, now I know you're working on another story.
I've been working on 2 very good stories. One of them can be blown into a real sensation if we handle it right.
Well, I want you to cancel all that. And I want you to concentrate on Beau Buchanan. Now, I am giving you carte blanche, any angle you want, but I want you to get enough information to write a sensational expose. And I want you to do it now, this minute.
I'm on it.
Oh, Cassie, I'm so glad you came back.
Alex said you wanted to see me. Urgent?
Well, I just didn't like the way we ended our last conversation.
Do you want to start over?
Yes. So, did you give aid and comfort to Beau?
That's not starting over, Mother. That's picking up right where we left off.
Darling, it's just a simple question.
Poison dipped?
But you just ease up on me, please, Cassie.
I'd like to, Mother.
All right, now can't we just say a simple hello without it turning into a skirmish?
I'd be happy to try. Let's talk about us, mother and daughter.
I'd love to. Oh, Cassie, we're a family. The Buchanans certainly don't have a corner on that word. And I am so happy to have you in Landview.
Are you really?
Oh, really?
Despite our skirmishes?
Oh, yes. God, I love being a mother. It makes me look at the gentler side of the world. I just wish you could stay here forever.
I have my job in Belgium.
And you like it?
Yes.
Ah, Cassie, isn't it strange? Mother and daughter, both newspaper women. Makes you really believe that those genes know exactly what they're doing.
I'd like to stay for another week.
Oh, only a week?
Well, that's all I can take. I'd like to help out at the Banner during Clint's crisis.
Oh. And I thought you wanted to stay just to be with your mother.
Any more than a week and we'd be at each other's throats.
I am mellowing, Cassie. I really am.
I haven't seen any signs of it, Mother.
The mere fact that I mentioned it means that I'm mellowing.
I just wish you dropped this vendetta against the Buchanans. Mainly Vicky.
I really don't care about the Buchanans. The only thing I think about in this world is you.
And taking over the Banner.
Yes. And getting back what is rightfully ours. The Banner belongs to us, not the Buchanans. Meanwhile, they've managed to just run it into the ground.
You've got the intruder.
Yes. And I made a smashing success of it, too, but that's not the point.
No, it isn't. The point is that Beau made it perfectly clear that the Buchanans will never sell their newspaper. So why don't you just give it up and live happily ever after?
Because that's not my style, Cassie. I don't give up on anything.
Larry's not out here in 5 minutes. I swear I am going in.
Darling, please, cool down, okay?
Oh, there you are.
Something the matter?
Yeah, something's the matter. I've been worried about you. I couldn't find you.
What is there to worry about?
Oh, nothing. Just your heart, the strain of all this. Nothing to worry about.
Please, stop treating me like an invalid.
People who love you and worry about you?
Some people love me.
Yes, a small but select group.
So you worry about your old man, do you?
Yeah, but I'm going to stop. It's a loser's proposition anyway.
Oh, no, please, please don't. He absolutely loves it.
Hey.
I'm sorry that all this is taking so long.
Certainly isn't your fault. Thank you.
Have you had anything to eat?
I don't want anything to eat.
Beau, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm okay. You talk to your mom for a little bit. All right, I'm going to talk to Cord. Cord, did you talk to the Banner? Yeah, I did. We going to be able to get an edition out tomorrow?
By the skin of our teeth, yeah, it's going to be there.
Well, good.
Am I in the way? I'm beginning to feel like I should go back to Asa and Renee's house.
No, not alone you don't.
No, I could call Nigel and maybe he could come and get me and take me back.
No, you stay right here with all of us where you belong.
Where I belong.
Yeah, where you belong. You know you do, Alex. I'll take you home later as soon as we get some word. But here he is.
He came through the operation.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Oh, Larry, God. That's great. Congratulations.
Not me. He had superb doctors.
Larry.
Okay, he came through, kid. Came through. That's great, Larry.
Oh, okay.
Clint is a fighter.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Tell me the rest of it. How did he come through?
Until he regains consciousness, we won't know how well he's done.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just watch for his vital signs. Wait till he opens his eyes.
Larry, what are you saying?
Well, I think I understand what he means.
But I don't, Vicky. Are you hinting that Clint's worst fears could come true?
I'm not hinting anything, Asa. I'm simply telling you where Clint stands at the moment. Other than that, we just don't know.
After all my son's been through, he could turn out to be a vegetable? Clint would hate that. My son, damn it, would hate that.
Take it easy, Pa.
Asa, please, we have good news now. Let's not guess or speculate on anything. Why don't we all just pray?
It's a nice see you. Do you want to see him?
Oh, I'd love to see him. Yes, please.
For a few minutes.
I understand. I just want to be with you.
So what do you think?
I think I'm going to handle this the same way that Vicky's handled it.
Look, I'm sure Vicky's going to call the kids after she sees Clint. I'm going to call the banner real quick and let them know the good news.
Just give me a second.
All right, absolutely. But, darling, are you all right?
I'm fine. I just want to pull myself together.
Ready, set, go! Hey. Go wild. Go crazy. Go bananas. Go Disney. Go on. Go for the Jungle Book. Now on video cassette. Walt Disney's swingin'est animated classic.
Take me home, Daddy.
Buy it today to share with your whole family or just your main squeeze. So get down and get back.
Alex, if I can get Asa to go home, you're going to go home with us.
Renee, I can call a cab, really.
Not on your life.
Sweetheart, as soon as Vicky comes out, I'm going to go home and see how the kids are doing, all right?
Yeah, good. I'm going to go over the banner to make sure that we get another edition out tomorrow.
Well, so I better get Vicky out of the ICU.
Oh, please, let her stay there for as long as possible, Larry.
We heard Clint made it through surgery.
Yes, he did.
Well, we don't know yet if there's any damage to it.
It's too early to tell, Wanda.
Hi.
Hi.
Everything all quiet for you at Ace's and Renee's?
Yes, everything's perfect.
I don't know if you should be here or not.
Oh, well, I made sure I wasn't followed, right?
Well, it seems like you managed to lose Rex, for the moment anyway.
Yes, thank God. And the Buchanans.
Don't let your guard down.
I won't.
Is there any word on Rex? No, we've had an APB at him for several days now.
Well, maybe he's given up.
What?
Maybe he got his kicks, he scared the life out of me, and that's it. Maybe it's gotten so hot for him that he's given up the ship.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's possible, Alex. I tend to agree with Bo here.
I just can't go on living like this forever.
You can live like this until the police can catch up with this Rex.
I hate being so dependent.
Well, I like being depended upon. You're not gonna deprive me of that now, are you? Huh?
Well, when you put it that way, what choice do I have?
Hey, listen, go with it. It'll take some of the pressure off me, too.
I can't believe I'm doing favors for everybody just by being helpless.
Larry, how soon do you think Clint will be out of the woods?
Within the next 24 hours, we should know something.
You feel so helpless. You want to reach out for him, you can't. You want to be with him, you can't. You were right to let Vicky be with him. But what can we do?
I don't have an answer for that one, I'm afraid.
I do.
You do?
What is it, Wanda?
Well, you gotta take me seriously.
Anything.
You're always such a scoffer, Cousin Asa.
Not today, Wanda.
What's going on over here?
Wanda over here has a great idea of how we can help Clint right now.
Really? Well, what is it?
Well, it's really very simple. Take my hand, Cousin Asa. And Bo, you take my hand. Now, everybody, please. Please take hands and form a circle, please. Okay. No, take hands. Dr. Larry, wait.
I better check on you.
Please. You're part of this family. Okay. Now, everybody, please just close your eyes and just feel the love and feel the strength and feel the faith. And please take that power, please, and send it to our Clint, please.
Darling? Hey, I can feel your pulse. That's good. I can feel my own heartbeat. See, it's beating right along with yours, isn't it? Beating together. We're still together. Oh, sweetheart, you look so tired. Never mind, it's over, and you came through it just fine. Of course you look tired. You've been through quite an ordeal. Why wouldn't you? Tomorrow, you're going to look a lot better. And the day after that... Why don't you open your eyes and tell me the rest of that joke? Huh? Tell me the end of the joke, Clint.
What joke?
Well, you were there, Larry. The knock-knock joke.
Oh.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Gee, I don't know. You gotta make him better so he can tell me. Gosh, he looks so all alone within himself.
Maybe not. Not with you here, the rest of the family down the hall. You know, they just all joined hands and sent Clint a message of faith that he'll recover.
Well, hey, I guess I'm wrong. I guess he's not alone. Is it all right if I just sit here?
Sure.
Well, I am going to sit here, and I'm going to will him to come back to me, and I'm going to will him to come back to me stronger than he ever was before.
Well, you know, people say you're strong. I think you're just stubborn.
I hope Clint is too.
Ba